Alright guys, Mike here with Discount Forklift. Right behind me is going to be your 3,500-pound Caterpillar electric reach truck. As you can see here, very narrow profile here, so it helps you get with narrow aisles. You got your pedal system here, so stepping on this can activate your brake. You also have one in the corner that you don't notice, but it's a little bit raised up, but your feet have to be in those positions in order for this machine to operate and work. You have your steering wheel right here. You actually have kind of a makeshift clipboard. Put papers there, whatever you need. You have your joystick here. So you have your reach function, which is these two buttons here. So if I was to extend it out, it's going to be this one. If I was to retract it, it's going to be that one. Your horn is actually going to be located where the index finger would be on the other side. It's a bigger button. You have your side shift and you have your tilt function. So down is going to control the side shift to go right. Left is going to be the up arrow. Your tilt's going to be back or forward. And then you have a key here. So if I turn this on, it's going to go through its system check right here. It's going to tell you the battery meter right there. It's going to go through that whole process. And now you actually have your battery meter telling you it's full charge, which is great. It's telling you to step on the pedal. Basically allows it to go and assess its check again. But before we do that, you have your battery here located inside. You can see the reconditioned sticker. Our technicians went through this and tendered it to make sure that the battery is going to be reliable with your machine. Now you have your mast here, which is typically going to be a 3-stage, which is why you have your cylinder in the middle, which will raise these forks up first as opposed to actual mast. So you get about 15 to 17 feet with this. You got your safety pin and forks, of course. Now this little contraption right here is going to be what is going to be your reach function, which will look like a scissor coming out. Extend it out about a pallet length. And then you obviously have your tilt function, which is actually going to be comprised of these levers here, which actually just going to tilt the forks like this. But I'm going to jump in this, take the first spin, show you guys what she does. Pretty good on the brake. Now these things actually do fly, pretty fast, so just be mindful of that. You're actually meant to be trimming backwards like how I'm going as opposed to forward, so like I said, turning radius on these is very short. Definitely perfect for inspection. There's your smooth tires, at least for warehouse environments. So now I'm going to show you guys how this thing actually raises the mast up. So if I'm going to pull back towards the right, it's going to raise this mast up. They're pretty good. Now if I'm actually going to want to put the mast down, I'm going to push actually to the left all the way. It's actually going to drop this mast. And obviously if you want to drive this thing forward, you just push forward on the joystick, or you push back to actually go in reverse. And now I'm going to show you guys the reach function. So middle finger, just sends it out. Ring finger on the right hand is going to go ahead and just retract that in. I'm going to put this out a little bit so you guys can see the tilt function. So that's the side shift, left. This is the right. Going left is actually to make it move left. We're going to center it again, and now I'm going to show you the tilt function. So up towards the front is going to lower it. Obviously it's going to tilt the fork so you can actually put the pallet, at least it's going to rest against and put on a little bit of an incline there, as you can see. Keep it level like that. I'm just going to drop this down. Off. Show you guys where your data tag's going to be, which is going to be on the inside, right underneath where the steering wheel is going to be. Right here. It's going to have all the information you need on your lift. It's going to have the serial number that matches the invoice. It's going to have the recommended capacity with the forks all the way up to 15 feet. It's going to have the recommended capacity with obviously with the fork 6 inches, which would be about 3,500 pounds. Other than that, you guys are going to be really happy with this. I'm glad you guys chose this lift. Thank you for doing business with us so we can support businesses like you guys.